Welcome back to Two Kims, One Pod. With your host, Peter Kim.
And Eunji Kim. No relation.
And we are not related. Don't ask. Stop asking. Real quick before we get started, Eunji, I'm realizing that now we're on video, right?
Yes.
And we're on YouTube and TikTok. Like, we haven't done this before.
No,
we've only been an audio podcast for the entirety of the life of podcasting we've been doing for 5+ years.
I know.
And now we're on video, and I'm like, okay, I can't wear the same fucking sweatshirt.
I know.
I can't, I have to actually wash my face, moisturize,
Yes.
and I'm like starting to get pressured from like how I look on YouTube. How do I look, YouTube? How do I, okay.
Okay, welcome to being a woman.
I know, I've been a gay man for 40 years, and I'm finding like, what do I look like? As a gay man, I've never been that. I never cared about my. That's why I'm in comedy. That's why I'm a cis man in comedy. I don't care about what I look like. I just want you to hear my voice and laugh at my thoughts. That's it. And maybe I'll gain some weight and I'll fall down and trip. You'll get some hilarious physical comedy. But I didn't have to care about looks, and now the camera's right on me.
I know.
It's so much pressure. How do you do it?
I haven't. I mean, while we've been doing it, like, you've seen how I've been looking.
This is why we don't book, because we show up to our self-tapes looking fucking ratchet and haggard.
I mean, truly, I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. And yeah, of course, it's a fully a visual medium. And, so.
Last week's episode, I just took a look at my face and I have a dunk up the whole time.
Really? I didn't say it. I didn't see
eye
it.
booger. Oh my God.
I didn't see it.
I'm
blind,
embarrassed.
so.
I know you are. You can't see much. Anyway, so I am feeling a little more pressure of keeping up the looks.
Yes.
But
Oh God.
Yes, the double chin, the triple chin. I gotta say, turning 40, the metabolism has really fucking slowed down.
Yes.
To a point where like it's not good. I gotta tell you, I having some more tummy issues.
Yes.
I can't digest stuff.
No.
I think I have IBS because I'm
do?
like,
yes.
I think I do, literally,
Yes.
or like colitis or something, because I'm not pooping well. And
What do you mean not pooping well? What do you mean not pooping well? Are you like pooping too much? Not pooping enough?
Too much, and it's rarely solid. I'm sorry. This is trigger warning. I'm sorry. This is bad for. Why would you tune into a visual podcast like this? To talk about, but here's what: if you're listening, you might be approaching this age where
Yes.
I know Asians, we look amazing. I look 28, 29 at
Yes.
the oldest, but
I
my
look
body
12, yeah.
feels. You're tiny too. You know what I mean. You look like a middle school student.
No. Like the second I open up my mouth, they're like, "Oh my God, why is this
A
fish?"
trucker?
Yeah.
The fuck? Did someone die in that mouth?
Oh my
Fuck.
God, this is so upsetting. What happened to this 12-year-old? What has she seen?
What has she done? What has she been through? She's got a giant cigar.
Exactly.
You don't want to know about my tales.
I need a Miller Lite stat.
Yeah. She's like one of those troubled kids in Pinocchio that are like, "Hey, come here."
Oh my God. I remember those.
What island
kids.
do they go to? They like turn into a donkey or whatever. I remember it being very scary.
Never watched.
Never watched.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my body is breaking down, and last week I was at a friend's house for a game night.
Okay.
I'm not going to say which friend, and if that friend
Or
is
what
listening
game.
to this podcast,
Okay. Yes.
I'm not going to say what game it was, because trust me, you do not want to whittle this down. Okay? So I was at a friend's for game night, and they live in a like pretty nice area.
Okay.
Okay? Oops. I don't say where it was, because this is going to get embarrassing. Anyway, so we go there, and mind you, Eric and I had barbecue for dinner.
Okay. What kind of barbecue? Like Southern barbecue or Korean barbecue?
Southern barbecue, like
Okay.
a plate of barbecue.
Okay.
Where it's like $80 for two people, and it's like all the meats and sides and whatever.
You got briskets.
Right?
You're getting all the parts of the pig.
Hot links,
Yes.
honey.
Oh my God, I love a hot link. Ah!
Oh, the bite and snap of a hot
Oh my
link. There's
God.
nothing like it. And the like salty juice that hits the back of your throat,
Oh my
that dangly
gosh.
thing.
Oh, I mean, that's when I'm like, let the South rise again in my stomach. Like, oh my God, I love a hot link. Oh, I fuck
I know.
with it.
I'm like, the only time I will like be okay with a Confederate flag is if there's a hot link next to it. Anyway, so we eat a lot of this barbecue, and I'm telling you this because my body doesn't break down like meats anymore, or like any food that's like like fancier than brown rice. It's having trouble with,
Oh.
like, yeah. Actually, Korean food's usually fine, but like anything outside of Korean food, it like my body's just turning back into like a harabuji face,
Yes,
like
yes.
an old grandfather.
Yes.
And we get to this game night, we spark a joint, we're having fun, and all of a sudden, I got to fart because I ate all these meats,
Sure.
right? So I'm like, oh, 방구 나오는데?
Yeah.
So I go, okay, let me just like open my cheek up
Okay. Gently,
Right.
coy.
gently, and then I throw my attention to whoever's talking and laugh real loud. You know what I mean? My other friends
The classic
telling
move.
like a B-level story.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
There's like there could be a couple more jokes. The turns, like we're ahead of you on
Whatever.
the turn. Like not a great story.
Let's add some emotion, some insight, but whatever. It's a B level. Yeah.
An arc, something,
Okay.
right? And they're like getting to it, and I have to fart, so I like lift my cheek and I go, like just like over laugh.
Oba.
Oba laugh.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, okay, wasn't that funny? But all right, let's say his name is Tom's telling a story. Okay, and everyone's facing Tom, and I let out a little fart.
Yeah.
There was no noise,
Okay.
but a little poop shot out.
Out of a noiseless fart? Out of a noiseless little fart?
And here's what. I was like, that can't be poop. Right? So
You
I'm
felt
like,
you felt it hit the back of the
no,
underwear.
no, no, a little like a fart kind of like sharp moment,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, that can't be right. So I like pushed
But you
my
felt the
cheek
heat. You felt
back.
the heat of
I felt like
The
a
heat of
push
the
coming
push,
through
yeah.
from them, right?
Yeah.
And then they're still telling a story, and all of a sudden my mind goes into my body, going, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And while I'm readjusting,
Yeah.
I like fully shit my pants.
No.
Fully, like
No.
dong.
No.
I'm on a leather chair. Thank God for the. Thank God for the leather chair, because if it was upholstery, it would have been doo-doo.
Whoa. What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Jeans, underwear, and jeans, right? So, and blue
Thick-
jeans, not black. Blue jeans. Light.
What's the rinse?
Stonewash.
What's
Stonewash.
Stonewash? Ah!
그러니까. And I'm like, and my face just goes, oh. And they're just like, what the heck? And I'm like, be right back. And I I do like the crab walk.
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
way
yeah, yeah.
in.
You're
And they
trying to
have one of
gather it
those
in.
like long shotgun apartments. So the bathroom's like at the end of this hall.
Oh my
right?
God.
So I'm like squeezing my cheeks together so that
More doesn't come out.
more doesn't come out.
And what's ever come out is captured in like in a little pincer.
In a little satchel.
Yeah, satchel.
Or a,
Air
like
pocket between- yes.
Like a sack.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh God, don't. And I'm begging for the poop to not come out of my underwear and down my leg. So I'm going, oh God. So and I finally get to the bathroom and I figure it out. But now I'm like, okay, I don't know about you, but I've had this type of issue my whole life.
Is it a tablespoon?
What do you mean? The amount?
How amount? Is it a tablespoon? A quarter cup?
I would say, I don't know about cups or spoons, but I would say like a small to medium ashtray full of poop.
Ashtray! Ashtray!
That's all I know. tray, honey. Okay? Talking about poop tray. So I get to the bathroom and I look down and see what I've done. And it's bad.
Yeah, it's an ashtray. Peter.
It's bad, right? So I go, this has happened before, like in a public space where that's fine. If it's in a public space, like I'm at, I don't know, AMC theaters, right? I could.
Can you tell people the AMC theater you've done this in? That's crazy. That came out of your mouth too fast.
I know. It came out faster than the poop came out of my ass. And let me tell you.
The AMC theater at the corner.
Because here, it's real. Or whatever she says, the Nicole Kidman ad.
Oh, my God.
I know. Imagine someone watching the Nicole Kidman ad and being like, oh, the magic of movies. And at the same time, I'm shitting my pants in the bathroom. Anyway.
Throwing my underwear? Okay.
I've done this since I was like 6 years old, right? I've like taken a shit when I was in choir and my mom had to come to school and blah, blah. Anyway,
Yeah,
so like,
I mean,
this
everyone's
is
done this.
nothing.
If you haven't, you're not living life.
Shits.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Drink a little.
If you haven't shit your pants before, grow up. How about that? Become an adult. Grow up.
Yeah, you fucking virgin. Anyway,
thank you.
So I've never done this in a private home before.
Of
it's
someone you
always
know.
been at an AMC, a Jersey Michaels, something. You know what I mean? Like
Jersey Michaels,
a Taco Bell cantina. You know, something outside. It's never been at a friend. So no one's hosted me ever.
A combination Pizza Hut and
Taco Bell. Bitch, because it's Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis. That's what it felt like coming out of my ass.
Oh my
hot Cheetos
God.
and Takis.
Oh my God. Okay, so you're at this.
Anyway, so this is horrible for anyone who's driving, and I'm so sorry, and listening to this and they're eating or whatever, but you shouldn't be driving and eating. But, so this is, usually I could just throw the evidence out in the garbage.
Yes, and start again. Start anew.
In said chain theater or whatever, right? But
specifically AMC.
But this was at a friend's house, so I'm like, "Fuck, what do I do?" So I first I throw it out in his garbage can, and I go, "Wait, no, I can't do that.
No,
then he's gonna see it. He's gonna throw it out." And then I go, "Okay, well, then I'll throw it in the garbage can, and I'll take the whole garbage out with me."
So you're gonna do a chore at this person's house. Well, you're gonna come out and be like, "Oh, I just noticed this was really full. Do you want me to take it to the garbage?"
I'll take. They're like, "Oh no, it's okay. I'll take it." No, I will take it. It's the least I can do.
Thank you for hosting this beautiful game night.
I'll throw this out and I'll be going then, and I won't see you for a couple of years. Anyway, so I'm like, oh my God, you know what? I can't do this. I have to throw it. Luckily, there was a bathroom window, right? So I was like, let me throw it out the bathroom window.
Wait, no,
but
Peter.
The bathroom window. So come on.
Wait a second. No.
Hold on.
Peter, no.
But I go to the bathroom.
I know you're in a panic mode, but you gotta call somebody. This is the call a friend situation. You gotta get a lifeline.
No friends. I have no friends left. And Eric, my partner's out there. I can't call Eric because he'll leave me. He'll take the dog. He'll fall. He'll fall for a separation. It's like, this is an abusive relationship.
Oh my God! So there's
anyway,
the fact that you said luckily there's a bathroom. Okay.
Luckily there's a bathroom window, and then I open the bathroom window, right, and I'm about to throw the evidence out, but there's a screen in the window, so I undo the screen fully, pull the screen out of this bathroom window, and there's caulk and shit falling off.
Yes.
And then I go, okay, throw it as far from the bathroom window as possible, because if someone sees this, no one will think it's this house that did it. So I throw it, but it's one of the windiest days in LA. So it goes right back and slaps against the door. I mean, the wall of the house, and just falls right next to the house. And I go, I can't do it anymore. So I put the screen back gently.
Wait.
And I go,
That's God.
I clean myself.
That's God. God being like, no.
No, honey.
No.
No, bitch. You will not get away with this. Call a friend. Go out there and show everyone what you have done.
Yes. Because I'm sure there had to have been some splattered along the siding of this home.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. But anyway, so it falls so close to the house.
Where it's like the house took a shit. Like it's just like if this house was wearing underwear.
This house was like, oh, let me take off these boxer briefs because I shat in them. And I'll just throw it next to me. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say, let's take a quick second to shout out MeUndies. Get 10%.
We don't have a code. We don't have a code. We're not looking for an endorsement. We just want you to know.
A great vessel for accidents.
This is an unpaid shout out.
That's so funny because I got those MeUndies, but with a code from Tiger Belly. I should tell Bobby. Anyway, so I put the screen back.
Oh my God.
And I closed the door, sprayed the place down, cleaned my ass up, and I walk out defiantly.
You have your head up?
Because no one knows. No one in the game room knows. Like, this has all happened to me privately. No one else knows this, but except for you and everyone who's listening to this.
So you walk out with your head held high. But you've also been in there.
Hi. I think I complained about something too. I was like, let me just be loud and just so that they are aware that I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to come out sheepish. I'm not letting anyone know that something's wrong or something had happened. Like, I'm coming out going like, why, like, why is the Wi-Fi so fucked up? Can you guys afford
Bitch, you came out complaining about the Wi-Fi.
better Wi-Fi? I mean, and they were like, what are you doing in the bathroom? I was trying to be on the internet. I couldn't get Wi-Fi. Screaming,
We are never better actors.
Trying to get this.
We're truly never better actors than in our own lives, and that Peter, that deserved an Oscar nomination. Even if you didn't win, that's a nod. That there's an Oscar nom in that for you to come out with your head held high, complaining. Brilliant. I mean, truly brilliant.
Right? You have to, because you can't come out after that much time in the bathroom and be like,
sheepish,
sorry,
yeah,
or like make a joke like, ooh, don't go in there, or something like that, because like, truly don't go in there, like
there's a piece of poo against the siding of the wall.
No, not the inside, the outside.
The
outside wall. Yeah. So I come out, I see my underwear laying on the ground, and I'm about to be like, I should go pick that up and throw it out. So I start veering off, and Eric's like, babe, where are you going? I go, nowhere. Are you driving or am I driving? We just get in the car and drive away. And I'm like, the whole time I'm driving away, I have my eye on my underwear.
In the rear of your mirror.
Yeah, on the side of your mirror. I'm like looking at it going like, okay, what's that going to look like? What's that going to look like? What if they come out and find it? Are they going to know it's me?
You're hoping.
There's
you're
no
hoping,
way.
You're hoping.
There's no way they're going to know it's me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they're going to guess that I took a shit in my own underwear and I threw it out of their window.
Right.
Like, that's not going to happen. I don't think that's what someone would assume, because this is LA. There's dirty underwear everywhere.
That's true. So you're hoping.
I'm hoping someone's going to be like, a vagrant was.
Yes, you're trying to offload this shame onto a vagrant who's already dealing with enough in their lives. Not only are they dealing with mental illness, drug addiction, the housing crisis, the housing shortage in LA, they're also dealing with the false accusations.
I'm shitting in their underwear. Oh, I'm
and throwing
sorry.
it at homes. Throwing it at homes.
I didn't throw it at a home.
But that's what they're going to see.
The wind to Oh, that's what they're going to be accused of.
These vagrants are out of control.
I thought if anything, a vagrant would be accused of taking a shit in their pants and then just leaving it there. Not like taking a shit in their pants and then throwing it against the house.
Peter, what do you think it looked like when the wind slapped it back against the house? Like, I don't understand why you're not completing the image with me. You're not completing the image. It's like slapped back against.
It was just all this to say that 40 has not been glamorous. I'm 2 months into 40 and I'm incontinent. Okay? Did you tell Eric afterwards? No. You're the only one I've told. I've literally told no one this. I didn't even write this in my diary. Like, I'm so ashamed of this, but I needed to talk to you because all of my friends are younger than me. There's no one who understands.
It's true.
Like,
all my friends are also younger than me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're my oldest friend, and we're the same age. Anyway, I hope God will forgive me one day.
I mean, truly, like. Okay, these occurrences these things are happening more to my body. 100%. I agree with you. I empathize. It's fucking horrible.
Have you had an accident lately? I mean, you've given birth. Your insides have been like reached into and pulled out.
Tossed around.
Yeah. And completely like ripped apart and sewn back together. There's no way you're not shitting yourself.
It's crazy that you say that because
a little pee or something. Like, give me something.
Pee. I pee myself all the time. That's not a.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but that's a twist and go. That's
how much are you peeing in the underwear that you have to twist it out? You have to wring out your pee.
That's a ring and go. That's a ring and go.
That's too much pee. I thought you were like squirting a tiny bit or something.
Squirting?
You have to wring out your entire panty.
What do you think a squirt? I've given birth to two children.
You don't have the Kegel
muscles. A squirt. That's something a woman younger than me does.
Yeah, a prepubescent.
That's a squirt. That's cute. A little squirt. That's cute.
Oh, you're talking about a little dribble?
A dribble? No. Nothing I'm doing out of that bottom part of my body is cute anymore.
Yeah. It's like the Hoover Dam has fallen.
Yes, but but like at least with me, like with poo right now, because I've definitely had these issues before, like pre-second pregnancy. But post, I'm very, very constipated. Like that's all, you know. Like
okay.
like truly, I have not given birth, but I've never given birth like vaginally, right? I've only had C-sections, but the closest I've ever.
Wow, she's a model.
Thank you. Just a tiny little like incision.
She's retained her vulva.
Exactly, except for like a jagged scar against whatever. It's nothing is cute. And yeah, my pussy not tight, and it's not because It's not because
didn't give birth.
No, it's because I'm a slut.
Oh, okay. That's how the baby got in there.
Yeah. No, but it's like I've never given birth vaginally, but like the closest I've ever come to giving birth is the shits I've taken after both my C-sections because it's surgery. Have you ever had surgery?
Not that I remember. I had a hernia surgery when I was a baby.
Oh my gosh, yes. So when you have surgery, like the opioids make you very, very constipated and you're not allowed to leave until you take a shit. And it is quite honestly the most intense pushing, it's the closest I've come to giving birth. And truly, like I like as much pain.
She's dilated.
Exactly. It's as much pain, it's as much like pushing, like it's like giving birth. And the shit I took after this past C-section, I told you this, right? Like the shit I took after giving birth, after having my second daughter, after having my daughter, the shit was the shape and size of a bagel.
What? No, like it curled into a bagel.
No. It
came out full bagel. What? No.
Peter, it was a full bagel. A bialy. It was a bialy. It was a bialy.
You're telling me you passed a hockey puck through your butt?
A bialy. It wasn't a bagel because there was a hole in the middle. It was a bialy. You know, the little dent in the middle? That was the shape and size that came out of my butt.
Oh my God.
I was crying. The nurse came in because she was I was crying. I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to get out of here. I was worried. I was like, they're going to have to get in there and pull it out.
You were in the bathroom, in the toilet?
I was on the toilet and I literally thought I thought I would have to reach into my butt and pull it out. Pull it out. That's what I mean. Like that's the issue I'm having. It's like it's stuck in there.
We're having opposite issues.
Yes.
Like mine's coming out too fast. Yours isn't coming out.
At all.
Oh my God.
But this issue with our digestive issues, we've talked about it. I think the biggest thing that we can do truly is more kimchi.
I have so much kimchi, Eunji.
Too much kimchi?
Is that a thing? I don't know. How do Koreans deal with it? I guess all Koreans have
IBS.
Fucking issues. Yeah.
I mean, that's really maybe that's the thing. It's like
maybe it's just genetic. Like maybe we're just like cursed with this.
Because Korean people, I think that's also part of the reason why we're all so bothered.
We're angry.
We're angry.
That's why. Because we ain't shitting well.
Yes.
We thought it was intergenerational trauma, but what it comes down to is our bowel movements, our BM is. That's why we out here seeking vengeance. Because
the gut flora is also, I think, contains some of the generational trauma. The gut flora has to be angry. Like when you talk about
enraged.
You know, when you go get your chinmaja, like when you get acupuncture, have you ever gotten your chinmaja, like or anything like that?
Yeah,
they always talk about fire in your stomach.
Oh yeah. They're always talking about some exact heat.
And so like
some kind of energy flow, heat.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and if you do, I think that's like a part of it. It's like that gut flora. I'm always too hot.
Is your tummy hot?
I am always very hot.
My tummy's ice cold.
Interesting.
Yeah. One time I was on stage with someone and they were talking about their tummy being hot and I was like, my tummy's really cold. And they touched my tummy and they were like, are you dead?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, truly. I feel like a cadaver. Like, my tummy is the iciest part of my body.
Really?
That's why. Yeah. Maybe I should go back to acupuncture because something's not right.
Yeah. You want to get like hanyak.
Yeah, exactly. Some kind of fucking Eastern magical, mystical, herbal medication.
Roots and barks and like, yeah.
Fucking deer antler shit. Like, I need it. Yeah. 40's pretty fucked up. There's a lot of it that I love about it because I care less. Like, like if that like story happened to me at a game night when I was 30,
yeah, I
would be in my head thinking about how do I avoid these people? How do I never talk to these people again?
Oh, I would have written a letter. I've been like, good day. And I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you.
Adieu.
Adieu. Yeah. Farewell. You were a good friend.
Yeah. Now I could like have a complete, demoralizing and embarrassing thing happen at a friend's house and I'm like coming out complaining about it, like complaining about the Wi-Fi. So like that's really been a gift for me of about 40 is that like I could really like put my worst foot forward like that and like I don't care. Like nothing's gonna sure that's embarrassing and I will never like sit there and be like I shat myself, but like
yes.
I'm not there yet. Maybe when I'm 80, I could just shit myself in a leather chair and be like, Uno or whatever. Like just continue with the game.
And if Uno is interested in endorsing, we'll have a code for you next week.
Oh my God. Oh, speaking of getting old, you know who's getting old? Who is old but like still so hot right now is Salma Hayek.
Oh.
Okay, so did you watch the new Magic Mike?
I haven't.
Okay, let me tell you.
You said it's good, right?
It's bad. The movie is so bad. It is.
That's what I mean. The second one is so good. I don't want to.
The second one's so good. I know. But third one, just think of it as like not even a threequel. It's like fan fiction or whatever. Like it's just like they just had to do a third.
I don't like that Soderbergh did it again. It's just like, why are you trying to add this like serious bent to this like fucking joyous, delightful movie? Like why? Why do you need to ruin this? Haven't we all suffered as a culture enough?
Let me just see some. Yeah, let me see some pecs and oiled up butts and like. Let me.
Can we just have a little fun? Anyway.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Can we?
And it was fun. I will say the movie was fun. The movie itself, as a cinematic film, hot garbage. But Salma Hayek, just watch it for Salma and Channing Tatum's
chemistry
opening scene. Oh my God. The chemistry. And these are two people that do not ever have chemistry with anyone. Like,
really?
if you've ever seen, I've never seen Salma Hayek, like, in a scene with someone and it be, like, good. I'm sorry, Salma. I'm sorry. You're great. You're an icon. But, honey, I'm sorry. You're not the top actor I think of. Or, like, someone who, like, oh yeah, these two are really bringing it together. Like when's the last time
she's in a movie with Ed Norton where I think it's like good.
You can't even remember.
I can't even remember.
You can't even remember. That's how not good it is. You know, like so she's hot, she's beautiful,
she's really hot.
Serviceable.
Yes,
but
very,
she is,
attractive.
and she recently came out and saying like they wouldn't let me do comedies because I was too hot, and I was like, boo hoo, bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cut me a fucking river. Okay.
Okay. I wish I could be barred from comedy for my looks. Actually,
Please.
I've been barred into comedy for my looks.
I've been cordoned into comedy. I'm trapped in comedy.
Yeah, there's no way for me to get out. You out here fucking doing all these dramas and getting nominated. Anyway, so she's never had chemistry. And Channing Tatum, another person. I watched The Lost City with him and Sandra Bullock. I've watched, all his Magic Mike movies and whatever else he's been in.
I happily endorse, yeah.
I love it because it's like watching a hunk try to be like something that's not a hunk.
It's like watching a horse.
Bitch, you're a hunk.
Yeah, it's like
stop it. Like just do what you do. So
but
like
also it's impressive. It's impressive. Like a horse, if a horse knit a sweater, you'd be impressed, even if the sweater was shit.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, those hooves are really dynamic. Yeah,
you
did that.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he does have a musculature that's very finely defined, like a horse. Mm-hmm. So he was doing his thing with his body, and he and Salma, they were hot together.
Electric.
Like they that first scene where he dances with her or for her.
Oh, my nipples are hard. Yeah.
And he's just like tossing her around and like choking and sitting and bouncing and banging and again, I was just like, it was like an 8-minute scene.
8 minutes?
It was so hot. Like I was like, my erection was the hardest I've ever been. Eric's like, oh, and me and Eric are just looking at each other like, should we leave? I'm pretty familiar with the bathrooms here at AMC's. Anyway, so they were really hot. I would just watch it for the opening scene, and then the rest of the movie is like pretty garbage. And then the end is also very hot, like they're all the numbers and stuff that they do. But they didn't bother going into like all the different men's stories or whatever. It was just about Channing, and it was just about her.
Yeah,
and just for their scene together, I would highly recommend. It was very, very
$20 to go to see this movie.
Go with your girlfriends. Like, okay, the best part was there was this front row of drunk aunties.
Oh, God.
They were like sloshed.
Yeah.
And any moment that it was like kind of sexy or hot, they'd be like, ooh, yeah, that's what I like. Ooh, yeah, give it to me. Yeah. Like, and there was like 8 of them. and you could tell it was like Thursday night out. The
Yes.
biddies were out.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got
They're like-
babysitters. This is what they were coming to. Yes. Yes.
Exactly. They went to a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings right before.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, it was so fun to watch it with them. And that just reminds me of like, yeah, the movie theaters are like, it used to be a place where you could have these experiences together.
I mean, this truly, that's why my best experience was with Magic Mike 2 with like, there was a group, there were two groups of aunties like that at the movie theater, along with small groups of like younger women and like also unfortunate couples. And like truly like, it was such a joyous movie-going experience. Like
Love it.
never felt anything like that before. Truly, like where the laughter in the place, like, you know, because the thing is like, when you watch something with people, especially even with strangers, like the magic of anonymity in a theater where someone laughing will induce you to also laugh. Like you feel safe laughing.
Infectious. It's viral.
Exactly.
Yes.
Versus like when you watch something like that in your own house, like something has to be so deeply funny for you to laugh out loud. So you don't.
Rarely happens.
So that's the thing is like it directly affects your enjoyment of the movie.
And your experience of it.
Experience
Yes,
of it.
I
Like
know.
that's like what a joy. Like I miss that. Like even with
miss it.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, like seeing it in the
Oh,
theater.
that was so fun to watch in theaters with
Yes,
people. People
'cause,
were
like,
screaming and applauding and
like also the laughs of recognition, like the sort of like
Yes.
like the pathos of scenes. Like you can feel people feeling. You know,
Yeah,
and
you
to
could-
share
you could
that with
smell it.
yes, and to share that with
Yeah.
strangers, like what a joy, what a deep, wonderful thing that you can do as a movie maker. But like,
yeah.
oh my God, that's I mean that's like being able to. That is the level of like being 40 and not giving a fuck. That's so fun. Like aunties that are like, I'm here to have a good time. I don't care what you youngs are doing, but I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah. I just want horny aunties at all my comedy shows. Oh yeah,
But no,
give it to me.
But Selma is very hot. She's 50 something, and this bitch is really
incredible.
showing us all out.
Incredible, she really is.
Because
Shame
it's
on
not.
her.
It's also like she's obviously working for it, but it's a different quality to her preservation than J Lo.
They're so different.
They're
It's
so
like,
different.
It's
They
apples
look
and
great.
oranges.
They both look great.
They both look great.
different quality.
But you can tell that Salma did it through, like, you know, putting in the work.
Yes.
And really being in tune with her body and mind and spirit. And J-Lo did it through black magic. And she's out here sacrificing toddlers.
I mean,
'Cause
truly,
there's-
it's a black arts.
J-Lo is blood magic. Because
Yes.
that's fucked
Yes.
up. Look
Yes.
at what, I mean, she's got Batman wrapped around her finger. Like she is, I don't know. There's something evil about her. And I hear the worst things.
Yes.
You know, allegedly she is a monster, which I'm like, okay, J-Lo, who's surprised that J-Lo's a monster?
No.
This isn't like an Ellen DeGeneres thing where she was like out here like peddling kindness. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
J-Lo's out here being like, I'm hot, don't talk to me.
Yes.
She's been like that since she was a fly girl. So like it's not surprising. But yeah, there's something dark and
It's a menacing. It's a more menacing type of preservation that she has, and it also feels like
she signed the contract with her own blood.
exactly. It's her Robert Johnson
Yeah.
at the crossroads, like, you know, making up a pact with the devil, but she somehow beat the devil. Like the devil is afraid of her. Like she, you know what I mean? Like it is. There's a different quality. It is more menacing, whereas Selma's feels more organic. Like even if it is not, none of it is organic. You know, it's obviously the same outgrowth of like deep and generational wealth, like for sure. But it feels lighter. It feels like you feel less resentful about it because it's like feels more infused with goodness
Yeah,
and self-love.
Her beauty is like farm to table, and J-Lo is Michael Jordan's steakhouse.
You can't be talking about Michael Jordan's steakhouse.
Do you something I've been noticing lately is I've been watching a lot of Bravo. Obviously, I'm a huge Bravo fan, and RuPaul's Drag Race, which is on MTV.
Yes.
And there's a lot of like content targeting happening with ads and also demo targeting. But, usually when it's demo targeted ads to me,
Yeah.
it's always like a smiley black guy who's like loading his pickup truck with a surfboard and being like, I could live with HIV. So can you. You know what I mean? And then it's like, like a heavier set white woman with like a short bob turning, and be like, thrive with HIV. You know what I mean? And so it's like, so it's a whole, they target
people
AIDS medication to me, which
they're
I'm
trying
like,
to get you to get
okay.
HIV.
Yeah, and be thriving with it. Yeah. So, I know they're advertising HIV. It's free. No, it's so like usually that's kind of the type of demo target. Or like, have you noticed like you get targeted a lot of Asian ads? Like it's Asian families who are doing like homework together, and they're like,
I get none.
Farmers life insurance or
None.
whatever. Okay, so I get a lot of like demo targets.
None of those.
Oh, I get so many Asians in like roller coasters.
Oh,
what I
wow.
mean? And, yeah, and they're like,
Do Asian people ride roller coasters?
now they do. If they're
Okay,
selling
and so
Pepsi AC, they do.
Okay, and I'm learning.
Yes.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's growth.
Yes. Thank you.
But so when I watch Bravo, I noticed that like along with the demo targeting, like it's targeted towards like older women.
Sure.
Right. With extendable income, etc. Right.
And
so
HIV.
it's like,
yeah.
yes, exactly. So it's a lot of like Green Chef or
Sure.
whatever, like
Yes.
shit like moms
Sakara,
would need,
yes.
stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I get that, cool. And then once in a while, there's like Boniva, you know what I mean? Like, get your joints in order.
Yes.
Blah blah. So and then when I watch RuPaul's Drag Race, it's less the like gay, don't die from AIDS targeting.
Okay.
Because the demo of RuPaul's Drag Race is like mostly younger girls.
Yes.
It's like 14-year-old like teens, right?
14-year-old to 25. Yeah. 14 to 28,
who are
I think. Yeah.
very angry and mean
Yes.
on Twitter. And let me tell you, I've been binging this season of Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the ad pockets, there's like 3 to 5 ads.
Yeah.
Easily 80 to 90% of the ads that I'm seeing is for one product and one product only.
What is it?
It's for Vagisil, and the first thing that comes out is vulvas get itchy too. And let me tell you, I had to Google vulva because I said, what part is that? What part are you talking about? Is this... Which part's getting itchy, and what am I wiping with these Vagisil wipes?
Oh my God.
Let me find out. What's my pussy doing?
I was in a commercial. I can't believe I forgot to say this while you were talking about the poo story. I was in a commercial for dude wipes. Remember?
Oh, I don't remember you being in one, but yeah. I know dude wipes.
I was in a commercial. It was web only, non-speaking. And it was like...
Your forte?
My forte. No one likes me to speak in anything that I'm ever in. Actively.
And we don't want you to reach that many people with your face.
It's crazy that I've been in a commercial with dude wipes, and I played the girlfriend of the guy who sharded.
Shut the fuck. Okay, roll it back. How did the commercial start?
The commercial.
It's with the dude?
It's with the dude who's about to wipe. And so
in the bathroom? Where's he?
No. We're on a date. And I've brought tacos. No, it's a burrito. It's a burrito. I'm sorry. I misspoke. It was a burrito, and we're eating it outside at the park because it's a cheap date. And I don't think enough about myself. I'm in a place of self-hate, and he is in a place where he's fucking.
You're in your reconstruction era.
This is all backstory that is not explicit in the commercial.
Yeah, but you brought that
I brought
because
it.
you said I will not have lines, but I will have intention.
And I am an actor. I'm an actor.
An objective. Yes.
Thank you. What is my intent? What is my motivation?
Yeah. What do I want?
What do I want? And it is, I want a better boyfriend. But this is what I got.
This is what you got. Yeah. As long as this is what you got, you'll eat this Mexican food, and then
At the park.
what happens?
At the park, outside.
At the park. Okay.
And he takes a bite and he's eating it. And then once he finishes, he sharts.
No.
He sharts.
How did they show that?
Him going like this. Oh.
All nonverbal.
All nonverbal. He go, oh. And then it's a lot like how you reacted.
Yeah. No, this is actually spot on. It's true to life.
Speaks
You know,
to you.
when art imitates life.
And then I'm supposed to look on at him and be like, oh, don't worry. You're subdued wipes.
I got you.
I got you. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Because I don't
have
love myself.
nowhere to go.
I don't know where to go. And because I don't love myself, I'm giving
Yeah.
all of this to you. So
Dude wipes.
that's dude wipes.
Dude wives, get a girl that doesn't like herself.
And so I mean, I'm very familiar with the wipes industry. I'm very familiar with the wipes industry.
Of the oeuvre.
Oeuvre.
Yes.
That's in it. So like the vagisil. I'm excited that you now know what a vulva is.
Yeah, I'm astounded. I'm very like, because we don't get taught a lot of this stuff, and we can't ask our parents, obviously, because
No.
they don't even have like words for penis and vagina. They have to make up like cutesy words and stuff because they're like too emotionally fucking stunted to talk about anything about our bodies. But so let me get this straight. The vulva is the hole?
Hole?
No. What's the hole? Is that the vagina?
That is the vagina. That's right.
What's the vulva?
The around it.
The vaginal mound?
Around it. Yes. Around it. Around the hole.
Oh, around the hole is the vulva. And then going from concentric circles in from out, it's the labia majora minora. Are you Googling this so that you don't make a mistake? I see you typing. You're like, let me not get found out. Because I had to Google and I was like, I'm not sure I know what's going on here. And not that I need to know, but like, I don't know, someday if a woman's in an emergency and I need to know the difference between a vulva and a vagina, and like
No, the vulva is...
I need to be there for her.
The vulva is the around, all of the outer part of it, all of the outside.
All of the outside is the vulva.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And the vulva includes... So as a Venn diagram...
Okay.
So the biggest circle is the vulva. And that includes the opening of the vagina, sometimes called the vestibule. Okay, never going to enter a home.
What? Of damn foyer?
The foyer?
What you talking about? Am I going to take out cash in an ATM? A vestibule?
Vestibule? A foyer? Okay. I mean, you are taking, I don't know, usually you're only making deposits, but... the opening of the vagina, sometimes called the vestibule, the labia majora, the outer lips, and the labia minora, the inner lips, and the clitoris.
Yes.
So
and
like,
okay.
So
the vulva's the whole thing.
Whole thing.
Oh, I see.
It's
they could
the
have been
original
like,
satchel. It's the original satchel.
Okay.
And then as you open it, then there's the majora, and then inside of that is the minora, and then inside of that is the vagina, the vestibule, and the vestibule has a little doorbell, and that's called the clitoris,
the third eye.
The third eye.
Okay. All right, and this is stuff that you just had a daughter, so you're gonna have to explain this to her someday. And I'm glad that you now know. Look at what happens when you're friends with me. Now you're a better parent to your daughter. See?
Wait,
who says I only wreck homes? I sometimes bring them together.
You know what's crazy is that I
What?
get none of these kind of targeted ads. My targeted ads are all like about I get a lot of stuff about starting over, like starting your dating life over. I get a lot of stuff like where it's like it's not too late. It's not too late. There is a man out there for you. I get a lot of stuff like that where it's just like, are you a busy woman on the go? Like, try this thing. Like, truly.
What is the thing? What are they? Is it like it's like eharmony.com?
No, it's like a thing like that. It's a thing like that, except it's a matchmaking service for busy, high-powered women.
That's you.
That's me. Someone who is literally not busy and has no power.
Has zero power or pull.
So I don't know what's happening. Phone, why do you think this? I have zero power. Please fix. And so like it is
It's
really
because
weird.
it keeps hearing you
complain about
your husband. Yeah.
This bitch has got to
start over. Start over right now. Ugh. I wish there was a matchmaking service for someone like me who's powerful.
It's so weird. Like it literally thinks I'm like a high-powered woman who needs like a third husband. And like truly, it's like that's the energy of all the ads I'm getting targeted to me. And on Facebook, it thinks I'm a man looking for a second wife.
Oh wow, full circle.
Full circle.
You could be the answer to your own problem.
Truly.
You don't get mom stuff because I feel like you're Googling.
Zero.
Well, now that you Googled vulva, you're about to get these Vagisil wipes because vulvas do be stinking. Okay, according to these 900 commercials on RuPaul's Drag Race. So that's what I was thinking is that, okay, bringing it back to the Vagisil ad.
Yes.
Does it think that I'm a teenage girl? And what are teenage girls going through these days that there's so many
They're so itchy.
vulva?
They're so itchy.
Yeah. Do you think teenage girls are just a little more active and less like aware of how to upkeep or maintain the activity?
Are you talking about like soccer? What do you mean by active?
I'm talking about women's highlight. No, I mean sexually active, like either through digits or penile or whatever. Like, is there more stuff going in and out of it
Live
that you need it? Whereas like older women know how to maintain their vulvas.
I think I don't think girls are having more sex. Like that's all the evidence and all of the like studies coming out. Like people that are under the age of 25 are having zero sex. They're having so little sex. They're fucking not fucking.
Have you seen Euphoria?
That's a lie. It's an
a
HBO.
lie?
It's an HBO.
They're not fucking?
They're not fucking. They're not fucking like that. Most kids, outside of being in like very horrible home situations, perhaps, or that's a highly dramatized version of it. Most kids are not fucking. Most young people are not fucking.
What they doing?
Being sad. And so I think like
we've been sad and we've been fucking. I mean. Like, dude,
Gen Z is not doing anything new. They're not doing anything new.
Yeah,
but like it seems honestly like
they are going a screenless. Did you see that?
This is a trend.
There's like a whole trend
yes.
where they're like bucking against the system and they're doing anti-screen phones. They're doing like
Nokias.
Flip phones. Yeah. T9's back.
Love.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
retro
like,
now.
But the thing is, like, that's the reason why, because people weren't fucking. They're not having in-life experiences. They're all Snapchatting to each other. So they're actually not fucking that often. If the Vagisil concerns are real, it's because they're dirty and they're not washing because they're sitting and they're depressed. And they're just like... They're just
watching RuPaul's Drag Race and being mean on Twitter.
Exactly. And they're not doing anything.
Wash your pussy, you
wash
fucking
your
troll.
Pussy. Hello, teens.
Yeah.
Wash your pussies. Hello, young women, teens. You gotta wash your pussies. I mean, like, truly, like, that's...
Wipe the snatch. Come on. Front to back, bitch. Don't be a fucking vulgar animal.
Front to back. Front to back.
Yes.
I mean,
Are
that's
you doing
honestly,
that?
like, that's the only thing I can think. Like, maybe if they're sexually active, they're not learning about this stuff. But, like, peeing after sex is, like, feels pretty rudimentary to me. If they're letting like their
I'm thinking maybe like we didn't have any of this. Maybe we had like the what's that one brand like vagina spray brand like St. Ives?
No, Summer's Eve.
Summer's Eve. I've seen that growing up, but like once in a while. Nowadays, like there's way more like I love it. I think there's way more transparency about talking about
odor,
vulva, odor, cleaning that area.
Yes. But you don't have to clean it with anything.
What do you have to clean it with?
Soap and water. Soap and water.
Oh, sure. But like, how are you gonna get soap and water if you're like on the go? If you're a high-powered woman,
dude wipes.
If you have a lot of dude wipes.
I mean, truly, you want a water-based, non-floral fragrance will be very irritating to it. It's not good. Summer's Eve is not good. Don't do it.
Because it upsets the pH balance?
Correct.
Is that why?
Okay, so you need... The idea that the pussy should be odorless is a myth. It is a patriarchal myth.
So it should smell.
It should smell. Like pussy.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a healthy pussy. Like, it should smell like, you know...
Do you think
like
men should wipe... What about dude wipes? Not the butt, but like the junk. Like,
yes.
That could get quite smelly.
It can get quite smelly. And there is, and you know this, Peter, there is like an earthy smell to it that is appropriate for the genitalia.
Yes.
And that can be pleasing to the correct partner. And if you are it can be pleasing and it feels earthy and real and like, I mean, I'm not a big flora fauna sort of like odor person. I like the smell of a human. That's because I'm a dirty girl and that's what I like. Yeah. But like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, why would I want to? Why would I want to smell a flower when I'm here rooting around?
No.
When I'm rooting around in either the ocean or the mud. Like I'm not looking for something. You know what I mean? Like I don't need an orchid in the mud.
No,
like,
I've never like went down on a guy and was like, wait. It doesn't smell like gardenia?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's never
exactly. You want the saltiness of a like a
little bit of a yes, but there's it's a very thin line because that man who is earthy and musky,
yes,
and like ooh man sweat hot,
yes,
that is hot, and then
body salt, yes,
body salt, sweat residue. But
hog salt.
Maybe like 3 to 6 hours later, that shit starts to smell like Gouda. You know what I mean? Like shit is.
It's no longer Gouda.
No, it's Bada. Okay, bitch. If I'm going down on you, I want to taste musk. I don't want to take Jarlsberg. That's not what I'm going down on your.
I mean,
boys, clean your text.
You guys need to take care of your vulvas.
That's it. That's our show. You guys, check out the Patreon. Check out the Patreon, please. We got new tiers. We've streamlined it. We have bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, which I don't think anyone's gonna go for, but it is a $50 a month thing. We put it up there because we want to
challenge
you. Yeah, see, make more money. No, but we want to put it up there and or for because there might be people who could afford it and you want to give more, and that's up to you. And so. There's a lot of cool stuff. All the different levels are up there. We have new merch being ordered. And some people who reached out to us saying that they didn't receive Ajumma Show merch yet, our past podcast. We're so sorry about that. I could have sworn I sent everything out, but I will send out the new merch to you first, and the rest of the new people will get the new merch. And also, we have a lot of like bonus content up there, audio content. Now we're doing videos on TikTok and YouTube, so go check that out. Subscribe everywhere, and thank you so much for listening. And review us. That helps us a lot. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.